I know the Giants fans and blogs are debating on who to sit and who to start against Philly, but it looks like it's going to be all hands on deck for the Eagles since they're trying to lock up the #1 seed. So we're bringing back Barrett Brooks of NBC Sports Philly for this week's Know Your Enemy because it's now time for the Giants to play spoiler. And it's like that movie Friday, the next Friday when Debo's like, Craig, this is the rematch. This is the rematch. And now you guys got the #1 seed on the line. Let's see, the Eagles haven't been playing that well in the last 2 games. What's Nick Sirianni's message to this team this week, and what's the mindset and vibe been like in the locker room?
They got to get back to basics, crossing their T's, dotting their I's. At the end of the day, they blew a great opportunity to go in and lock in a seat 2-3 games ago. What happened? I don't know. The biggest thing is, they didn't have their quarterback, and he's the heartbeat of this team. And I think his message got lost in translation because he wasn't playing. It's nothing like as a player having your guy, your leader on the field, and when he's saying something, you're going to listen to him more intently when he's that player on the field. I think it kind of got lost with Jalen. He kind of played back a little bit instead of staying that leader in front of him. But at the end of the day, they got an opportunity right now to play against the Giants. But this is the division game. Things can go awry in division games.
I wanted to talk about the defense first, but since you mentioned Jalen Hurts, offensive, as of now, I don't know if he's playing or not. I can ask you in 1 second. You jump in with that answer. Gardner Minshew, he struggled last week against the Saints, 7 sacks. So if Jalen Hurts does play and you put him back there, how are they going to protect him? And what type of package or packages do you have for Jalen if he does play?
First off, we got to let him use his intangibles. Everybody talks about him being a guy that can run around, but, his passing from the pocket is done very, very well. But we need that extra that he brings to the table, his legs, his opportunity to go out there and really use his dual threat capabilities on the field. Defenses were able to play them pretty tough because they didn't have the threat of running. We all know that Gardner Minshew was slow as pond water. When Jalen's out there, we're talking about a guy that benches like 600 pounds, runs a 4.40, and that threat that he has of being a runner is what makes defenses, kind of off kilter because, all right, what are you going to do? You're going to stop the pass, you're going to stop the run. He's able to do both very, very well. So, that's something that, Wink Martindale's going to have to take account for, his ability to run around and make plays and his arm with those receivers on the outside. 2,000-yard receivers and also 1,000-yard running back. So he's a special talent, and you can use his special capabilities. And there's no way on God's green earth that he's not playing in this game against the Giants. He will will himself to be on the field against the Giants this Sunday.
Yeah, you think about the dynamic he adds. He's 3rd in the NFL in yards per attempt at 8.17 yards. And then you think about how he opens it up for Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders, the last 2 games, 33 rushes, 126 yards. The Eagles, if they're going to fly, they want to run the ball. But let's Riverside it. Let's go defensively because I was reading something. The NFL social media D coordinators out there think that they've identified a weakness to the Eagles. That's zone coverage. Now, do you use this game to strengthen that weakness, or do you play man-to-man against the Giants because they don't have a receiver that could that scares you in that sense?
Well, you know what? They're going to run some sort of cover 3. We know that because they're going to need that extra defender inside the box. But in saying that, we also realize that they have 2 pretty good corners on the outside. They are really trying to compensate right now of not having that slot corner to be the guy that, we had at Devontae Maddox. We don't have that guy, so they've been taking advantage of that. But there might be hope. C.J. Garner-Johnson might be back into the lineup. Yet he plays safety, but when he was with the Saints, he was more so a guy that, a slot defender. They just moved him there. So maybe they, mix him in and out right there at that slot defender and plays. If he does play, it'll really boost up what they can do in the secondary and what Coach Gannon, the defensive coordinator, can run. We'll see, but there's definitely a sense that they can't run what they want to run because they don't have Avonte Maddox there, and they have been getting killed in zone covers. We got 2 strong corners out there who want to get physical, who want to play up close, and we can't do it with our slot corner being, by committee, so to say, by committee there at the slot corner position.
Yeah, Daniel Jones relies heavily on his slot receiver, Richie James, 7 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown against the Colts. That's kind of been a bread and butter for him. But let's stay on Daniel Jones. We talked about Jalen Hurts. Daniel Jones, you've seen him progress so much throughout the season. How can he hurt this Eagles defense?
Well, you know, he can actually take a page out of that Saints book. He can go out there and do what the Saints did. You know, you look at how they use Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is a tight end, but they used him as more so a runner, a guy that can use his legs, and he did very, very well playing smash mouth football against this Eagles defense. We all know Daniel Jones is a great athlete. You know, he's been clocked at over 21 miles an hour running against the Eagles last year. So he's the type of guy to have that type of ability, running the zone option, read option with Saquon Barkley. And when we played against him, Saquon Barkley wasn't really healthy. Well, he's healthy now. He's playing at a high level, and both he and Jones could really be a poisonous tandem for this defense, because you're gonna have to keep somebody in the box, and he's good enough with the intangible running the ball to really, really make a difference on how they defend the run. So that could be the game plan they use. Just see what Taysom Hill did and kind of customize that offense around what he saw there and his ability to throw the ball. He's gotten better as a passer, you know. So I like what they do with him. You know, Dable has merely made him a good player in that offense. So he turned things around for Jones.
What a time to be in the NFC East. It's all going down 4:25 p.m. on Sunday. Barrett Brooks, thanks for joining us, my man.
Thank you. Have a good one.